Welcome back to the shooting channel, and welcome back to another episode, another Browning gun release. And this is a game gun. As the game season is approaching us, I wanted just to do a gun review of the new Browning 825 Prestige. And these guns, I think, are really, they've put the attention to details in the grade 5s. And something we learnt when we went to Browning last year is even a lot of people, there's a lot of myths saying sort of hand engraved, hand finished, all these sort of things. And sort of the Turkish manufacturers, Bretta and Browning, the machine made guns, the cheaper guns are just all machine made. I can quite categorically say that all of Browning and Maruku's guns from grade 1 upwards are all hand finished in the Maruku factory. And we had a long conversation with Browning about that when we went over last year to talk about different guns, different products, to film the factory. And they said, yeah, we are the only one that the bog standard guns, the grade 1 Brownings, the grade 1 Marukus, are actually hand finished. And it stunned me. And Maruku actually finished them the way the B25s are finished in the B25 factory. So it is nice, and it is nice to see that Maruku, when they make both the Maruku and the Browning guns, they actually really take that care and finish the guns off to a nice standard. And I wanted to do a review of this particular gun. This is the new grade 5 825 game gun, because I thought this was an extra special one, and it was a really nice gun to show you the kind of finishing touches of it. So that is the chokes, comes with 2 in the gun and 3 out the guns. These are the new 825 chokes. Again, they developed the 825 chokes from the 725 to give, they say, better kill when you're hitting the clay or the pheasant or the partridges. It should give better kinetic energy when you hit the actual clay or the pheasant. And then if I take the gun out, this is the 825 grade 5 Prestige. Now, the biggest thing that I saw about it is the attention to detail on the engraving. So if you look into the engraving, it's got partridges on the side, 1 flying and 1 sat. It's got 825 Prestige underneath, and then it's got a pheasant on the other side. And this is the sort of, but this is what we will learn when we went to Browning, is all of this finishing touches round here is all finished off in the Maruku factory by somebody by hand. So if you think you're buying an off-the-shelf Browning product and you think it's going to be all machine gun, you can think again, because I quite categorically, and I know somebody on there is going to say, you're talking rubbish, that's not right, but that is actually honest truth. When we went to Browning last year, we actually asked the question and we saw them actually finish it off. So that is the Prestige Browning. This particular one is a game version, and it's 28 inch. If I start from the back, you've got the normal Inflex Browning recoil pad, you've got the grade 5 wood, and the 825s are still coming out with the nice Turkish, and some of them have got Turkish, some of them have got American walnut on them. And I think the reason why they've picked those two brands of wood is because they come out with really nice pieces of wood, and there isn't many manufacturers that actually have that quality of woodwork on them anymore. So pistol grip, this is quite a delicate little pistol grip. It's not big, it's quite delicate. Being a game gun, this is about 7.5 pounds, but they've just kind of slimmed it down. Gold trigger, it's got the teardrops on both sides, non-adjustable gold trigger, and this has got the rounded action there and the lower profile 825 action. Fore end has got the round, I wouldn't call it really a snarble fore end It's kind of Browning's own game, traditional light game forend on the stock. So again, if you look at that, it's slimmed down and it's just lighter and softer around here. Game rib, ventilated rib, and non-ventilated barrels. Most game guns do come out with non-ventilated barrels. Multi-choke. Wood to metal finish is absolutely superb, and you can tell now I've been over there, you can tell why, especially on the actual Browning gun. And this is, I think, why Browning have really gone to the top in the major three manufacturers, in the Beretta and Browning manufacturers. I think this is why Browning is on top of Beretta at the moment, is because their attention to detail is absolutely superb. And I think that is a definite tick in the box. If you're looking for a nice gun, this particular gun retails at £5,600. If you shop around, you can get them between £5,000 and £6,000. It comes with a nice Browning Grade 5 case, and they've just looked at the attention to detail. There's a lot of other manufacturers out there that, yes, times are hard in the world economy, but they kind of cut corners, where Browning don't particularly cut corners at all. Everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be spot on. Whether it's the case, whether it's the way it's packed, it's just absolutely superb. Balance is pretty much on the hinge pin. Again, like I say, compared to the 525, so compared to something like the Heritage, they do come with a very much slightly lower comb, which I think actually works. So if you're looking to buy a gun and you're going to your local shooting school and you want to buy a gun, go and try the 525 and the 825 and see which one fits you the best. Because I think that is where they have scored with these two brands, is the 525 is very high in the comb and the 825 is slightly lower. So kind of fits everyone within that category of what you're looking for. And when you mount them, it absolutely just flows. And I would say, I would buy that. Look at that attention to detail on that engraving. It's just absolutely immaculate. Comment below, have you got one of the Browning 825 Prestiges? Have you got one of the sort of either the 825 or the 525, the high-end ones? Comment below, what do you think? I hope you've all enjoyed this programme. Please like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. If there's anything about this product that you'd like to find out, please comment below or email the channel, contact us at theshootingchannel.co.uk, and we'll do our best to help you with picking your right gun for you. Anywhere in the world, not just the UK. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.